welcome.
Baker's still
Bonds were alive. You guys are fine.
And your mama was number one. Not his mama, your mama.
Since we're not on the official clock, I just want to thank Merced for doing this. I think it's great that there's poetry in the valley now. It's good. You see Merced? What?
Butter him up, that's the way.
That's right. And I feel really old because I don't have a cell phone that scrolls. Get it, Dan.
Do your poem 55.
Okay.
Do your poem 55.
This is for, as white as I look, my mother's born in Syria and I was raised Muslim, so this is for anybody raised in a bicultural family whose mother was a little strange that way.
Yalla.
When girls called in elementary school, I was convinced by my mother that French kissing a girl was like dialing Satan with your tongue, so I never did. But when girls called my house, my mother always managed to pick up the phone first. She would yell, "Do you know my son is not supposed to talk to girls?" Of course they didn't know. Even I didn't know why, except that my mom didn't understand America yet, and I hated her until she did. I can still hear my mother in her 4-foot olive frame and Arabic accent embarrass me as she yells, "Never call here again. My son does not want to talk to girls." By this time, I'm cowering under the dining room table, anticipating tomorrow's blacktop gossip about a gay boy named Sam. Pretending that the phone never rang, that my mother could not possibly be explaining the difference between virgins and sluts to a young girl who probably just wanted the math homework. Then my mom shouts for me, wanting a reasonable explanation for why girls had my number. I wanted to tell her it might have been my fuzzy brown hair, my sensual bottom lip. It was more sensual. Now it's old. Worn out.
It's like a Fresno raisin.
Or simply, it might have been my 10-year-old impulse to write my phone number down on the sweet-scented notes of 5th grade girls who had friends, who had a friend, who had a friend who liked me. But I was only able to hear my mom lecture about silly religion and temptation and how kisses spread disease and French kissing would send you straight to hell. But I was too young to care, and God was too complicated. All I knew was that this morning, when the sun was a tetherball in the sky's blue playground, Amy Ishmael passed me a simple note. "Do you like me? Yes, no, or maybe." And I circled yes, and pledged allegiance to an American girl with blonde curls and sealed the deal with an after-school kiss that did not conjure the devil, but if heaven felt anything like that moment, then I was ready to die for my sins.